Hey, welcome back to the shop. I have a cracked piece of wood here that I might not even have to put into the bandsaw. Yeah. Leave this aside. Oh. All that made is simple. Glad I didn't put that through the lathe. So, yeah, I saw a video from Richard Ruffin making a Christmas decoration like a bell. So, inspired by his video, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do his technique. First of all, I don't know it, and if you don't know who Richard Ruffin is, you should look it up. He puts out videos for free for many years now and has a ton of knowledge. There's a lot to be learned from that man. So anyways, I'm not going to use his technique because I haven't, he does a lot of stuff with the spindle gouge, which I will try over the next few weeks actually, but I'm just going to use whatever technique. This is not a how-to because I've never done this before, so, but that's the whole idea that I want to share. Doing stuff for the first time, so you see the challenge compared to sometimes you watch a video of somebody showing you how to do something they've done a million times, and you might run into some stuff. So I'm sharing what I'm going to run into. So since I mentioned Richard, I'm gonna do this for fun. Richard uses asymmetrical, which I actually started playing with this. He uses a spindle gouge. So I'm just gonna try a pass with this, just for fun. Spinning about 1,000. He does one of this. I'm used to 40-40, so I'm gonna hold it this way. That works. I would play more with that. Shape that properly. My favorite tool is a 40-40, which I should have sharpened before starting this video, but this small should be able to at least get close to what I want to be shape-wise. To stop my lathe because the teeth, I guess, and the driver went all the way in, which is a good thing, I guess. You prefer that, the lathe stopping than something else happening. Usually you would do, when you got bark, you want to go this way because you cut in supported grain, otherwise you get tear out, and so you want to go this way too close to the bark. But if you continue going, you'll rip out the bark, or you'll get tear out right on the edge of the bark and the wood. So that section you will go this way, but just enough to clear the bark. That way you minimize your tear out and sanding. And of course I say one thing and I do another, but I'm slowing down towards the end. I usually do this just to check, to see what happens. That's how I gain knowledge on this. I broke a little bit of bark there. We still have a big crack here, so I don't know, we might not be able to use this piece of wood. No, let's get a different piece of wood. There is crazy and then there is stupid. And here we practice both. So I got myself a smaller piece, but I don't have enough for the tenon, so I'm gonna use a tiny chuck for it. Alright, I think I got away with it. It's too straight. I think it should be more flare out at the bottom. So what we're going to do is go from here. Took off the bark. Okay, we're still within, see what I mean? You get tear out going going that way. We'll try to fix that. Got rid of my tear out. Trying to figure out what the shape of a bell should be. Curve and then go in a bit. I think I should put CA glue over the bark and let it dry. Because if I'm going to go thin, there's a good chance it'll come off. Alright, let's let that dry for a few minutes. I banged the thing so it doesn't clog up. Alright, I sharpened my gouge since I was waiting for the CA glue to set. And let's break this thing. 1400 RPM.
This is at ×4, but from right about here on, I'm leaving this in real time so you get a sense for the speed that I'm feeding the gouge and what's going on. Whenever you see a section sped up on my channel, it's usually at ×4, and I only do it for the reason that I don't want the video to be like an hour and a half, you know. So whenever I can, if something is loud, I try to reduce the volume, and if it goes too long, I try to speed it up just to save you time, so you can watch other stuff too. But anyways, moving on.
That's about right.
Here we're back to speeding up because I'm just hugging material from the inside, except for this one pass here where I'm trying to keep it really thin. And towards the bottom I use a regular scraper just to finish the inside. And yeah, I need a light because it's so tiny, and this wood was kind of dark, so. Then I sanded at very slow speed and being careful, and I put CA glue in the inside.
So while the glue was drying, I grabbed a 3/32 drill bit, held it with a plier and rammed it through the center to make a hole where a string should come through. And now I'm going to try to get rid of some tear out the inside there. I'll make a tiny little groove here. Put a mark here.
So then I shaped the rest of the bottom, and it was almost time to just give it a bit of a sanding and cut it off. So, yeah, and then this happened. And I was supporting it from the inside too, so it actually caught me by surprise and scared me, but it was funny.
Oops, looks like we're finished. Well, I still have my bell. This is what I mean by I got lucky at Brick Bark. Doing something for the first time. So, sorry, I have a candy in my mouth.
And that's my little Mirka sander. I love that little thing. But that finished that part. Then I drill a hole in a tiny piece of wood, and I made this doohickey thing that is supposed to bang or ding the bell, I guess.
So here's the finish. And I also put the first piece with a crack on the lathe, and I actually did a better shape on this one. This is more of a true bell shape. And I use a piece of spalted maple for the dingy thing. But I thought they were kind of dark on walnut. And I also want to try piercing one. So I also made this ambrosia maple one, which I haven't cut off yet because I'm going to pierce it. I'm getting a little tool for like piercing, and I'm going to make a video about that. So anyways, that's my experience making a Christmas bells ornament. I thank you for hanging out, and I'll catch up with you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.